Good morning. We are actually having a morning coffee with Tina in the morning for the first time in ages. Usually it's become evening. I think maybe I need to change the title to nighttime cocktail, even though half the time it's nighttime coffee. I have a breve latte that I made from scratch, and I have been working on because we now have a complicated machine, which I will videotape for you. Actually, I'm going to insert that footage right here. I'll take you on a little tour through the coffee machine and how complicated it is now. Oh, and you get to see, look, I want to go to New York so bad. This is my little New York cup. It's the simple things. New York cups and coffee. I finally mastered my cup. David was making my cup of coffee for me for, I think we've had the machine for 2 weeks. He was making it for 2 weeks, and too strong always because everybody else in the house can drink it stronger than me. So today I cut the bean count down, and I did well. You have to pull 2 shots, but because I did half the amount of beans, my 2 shots equaled 1 shot for me. So mm, it's tasty. And for the last 2 weeks, I've had to sugar mine up with peppermint and mocha and all that, and now I just have regular old coffee with no sugar, which I'm pretty happy about. Um, but you will have just seen how complicated that machine is. I noticed something as I set up the tripod for this. Have you noticed that I do this when I talk to you? Guess why that is? The life of trifocal Tina. I can't see myself in the screen when I look straight ahead. Ooh, do you see that? Okay, I saw that. Even though you're all blurry for me, did you just see that hummingbird that came by right here? Awesome. Well, that's my goal. So you are sitting right in front of one of the main reasons we bought this house. Because I walked into this living room when it was being shown, and I looked out at that little flower bed and said, ooh, in the winter, I can put a little bird sanctuary right there, and I can sit on my sofa that I'm on and look outside and watch birds come. And then if you can see, maybe it's right there is my little birdhouse that is still not charged, but is supposed to take photos of birds when they come to visit. And we clearly just had a bird. Now, I think I need to refill that bird feeder. I'm sure I need to refill that bird feeder. And then off to the beside it, over like right behind my head, like right there, is a suet square. So I need to get that back up. And then eventually, if this works out and I get good birds who do not commit suicide against my plate glass window, I will build a little bird sanctuary island inside these bushes. There's going to be some more serious pruning next year because I do love to prune. But I kind of like having it enclosed. And then I'm hoping that we haven't bought good enough seeds that they don't sprout, because I'd love to have just in the summertime a mass of sunflower seeds come up. Hopefully. All right, today's topic. There's a project coming for your December. All right, remember last time I showed you the candy cane prototype, because this is yarn I had in place. This one fits. I can't fit this one on my head. My head is too big. I need the dog because there was a little problem with the ribbing. Now, ribbing hat. I want your opinion, please. Hopefully, more than 2 people watch this, but definitely, I want your opinion. Ribbing, or this one isn't closed at the top yet, but no ribbing. And I'm going to put this on so you can see. Now, I can't put this on. I could before I put the ribbing on, but here it is with ribbing. You get that effect. Okay? No ribbing. And I kind of like it with no ribbing. Now, I am not the best hat person on the planet, but I kind of like it with no ribbing. What do you think? Now, it's going to be gathered up at the back and have a tassel, but I kind of like it with no ribbing. I kind of feel like it's more candy caney. What do you think? I need your opinion. I am really happy with the striping, though. I need your opinion. This is going to be a kit. This is mind-bending math here. Mind-bending. And the second thing we're going to talk about today is the mistake I made on this one. Not really a mistake, an alternative pathway that I did on this one versus this one. So, historically, I have had a hate-hate relationship with Kitchener Stitch. This hat, there is a Kitchener stitch right here. See, I can find it right up here. You Kitchener all the way up the side of this hat. Where is it? Okay, here. Down, right down there. You do a Kitchener stitch. It was fine. It does result in a nice stretchy hat. See, I can stretch it fine. And you can actually see the Kitchener a little bit better when I pull on it. See, it's right there under my thumb. So if you can see, my Kitchener stitch is right along that gray, right down the middle of that gray section, right there where my fingers are popping up. The good thing about a Kitchener is it is part of the knitting. We just spliced it together. And you can look on the inside. Let me just do a little magic here. And that is the inside of that Kitchener stitch. So when you stretch it, it feels like part of the knitwear. There is no basic visible seam here. Now, the mistake I made, or the alternative closure I made, was on this new sample, because I didn't do a provisional cast on. Notice I remember the name now. As when I started, I didn't have the option of using a Kitchener. So right at the very edge of the white, there was one, I bound off in white, and then I started with white. You can see that little crack along there. Now I've positioned it so it doesn't show very much. And on the head, it doesn't show very much. On the outside, it stretches pretty good. But on the back side, the difference between this and the Kitchener one is that I have a seam. And I have a little bit of a lump there. Now I don't care. And in fact, there are days when I will just say I don't care. This is a hat. It's fine. Would you want that on the inside of your foot in a sock? Oh no, because that's a decent lump. It's about 1/8 of an inch lump. So that is what happens when you forget to do a provisional cast on. You really can't do your Kitchener, and I wasn't willing to rip it back. But all in all, I'm completely happy with my candy cane hat. Very happy with it. And it will soon be a pattern. So, as I leave you, final note, ribbing, no ribbing. Ribbing, no ribbing. Ribbing, no ribbing. I kind of like the no ribbing, but what do you think? And obviously, it can be your choice if you decide to knit this hat. All right, that's it for me today. Just a little bit of a candy cane talk and bird talk, right? Let's get this position down a little bit more. There. I don't know. How was your Thanksgiving? How is your week going? We have a heat pack. We have a heat pack. Yes. I hope it lasts. The guys came last week, I think Tuesday or Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving, and got my heaters going. And I am a happy girl. It's amazing how more productive you can be when you're not freezing to death. Fireplace is slotted tentatively for next week or maybe the week after that. And so we will also have a toasty warm fireplace right now in order to preserve our heat that goes right up the chimney. I have covered it in a super attractive piece of styrofoam, the cover on the outside. So my living room is not living its best life right now, hence my excitement over the staircase this week. And I looked over that way because it's just to my right. Yeah, lots going on. We got a lot of orders. Thank you. If any of you who are watching came online and did an order, because we get a lot of orders to fill. I also am working on my cousin's stuff, and I have some orders to fill there. I started digging into her old laces, so those are have to be packed and sent off. And I'm trying to see you now. Hello, I'm looking at you through my bottom focal. Yeah, that'll be it for me today. Tell your friends. Ring the bell, subscribe, and go check out the website. We do send out a newsletter every couple of weeks. So if you have not signed up for the Black Sheep newsletter, you should be doing so. There will be some shenanigans going on in the next couple of months, and there's definitely sales going on right now. So if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, it would be a good time. I do not talk much about sales, and I show you new stuff, but I don't really talk about what sales are going on in the shop. So if you really want to be privy to that, you need to get signed up for the newsletter. And the links are always in the info where to go to the website, how to get signed up for the newsletter, stuff like that. So, anyway, I will see you on Sunday. I'm amazing myself this week because this video is going up on Monday, ready to pop out on Wednesday. Bye.